20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140.
Wait, man, that's $100. Stop playing with me, Smokey.
You know what happened? You gonna laugh your ass off. You know Craig? Craig got fired yesterday.
What the fuck that got to do with me?
Let me explain. We was talking over all our problems, right? And you know how we do it. We started getting high, nigga. We got fucked up.
Look, nigga, I'm gonna be here 10 o'clock on the dot. Not 10:03, not 10:36. If you ain't got my money or my bud, I'm killing you and him.
The world is in shambles. We're on the cusp of war, a fragile economy, limited resources, and a dying planet. But worst of all, we've been forced to listen to those guys. I don't know who told them they could have their own show, but here they are. So, without further ado, let's find out what those guys are up to this week.
Dead ass fucking serious.
Bitch better have my money.
I'm fucking ain't playing with y'all anymore about my cash. I'm not kidding. It's not the point, it's the principle of it. God damn it.
Fuck, man.
How you doing, Kareem?
I'm great, man. How you doing today?
Oh, fucking fine.
I know
man.
you
Goddamn tastic.
You pretty much ate a whole pizza by your damn self. I stole one piece. It was delicious, though.
Stress eating, sir.
Yeah, that's all it is, man.
Not even, you know what, it's not even stress. I'm anger eating. To keep my anger down, I'm just fucking eating.
You're always angry, dude.
Not that mad. I used to be a lot worse.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, man, if I would have knew you then, I'd be like, I can't be friends with you.
You know what the funny thing is? Like, having people go, like, why are you so angry? And I'm like, I'm not fucking angry. Like, trying to yell back at them. It's like, yo, that's the most angry shit I've seen all week. I'm like, I'm just in the now. I know it.
So,
I'm like a fucking addict.
So, how's your week been?
It's been all right. You can tell
You
by my
can hear this
fucking,
voice.
You can tell by my voice I'm not fucking.
You can hear
I don't
your
like
voice.
dealing with people that ain't good in business.
Oh, true.
Bad business people piss me off.
Yes.
Especially the wannabe fucking.
They call themselves.
Flashing.
Yeah.
I'm a real flashy guy.
Yeah.
I got the money. Trust me. When the history has been shown, the motherfuckers that are real flashy, they ain't got a lot of money behind them. Some of them do. But Jeff Bezos ain't out around here in a motherfucking gold-plated helicopter, is he?
No.
And that's the richest man in the fucking planet. So, yeah.
I mean, I would, I guess, if I had the money.
When that man was
No, ain't no need for a gold
Here's the thing, though.
helicopter.
When that man was a billionaire,
Yeah.
when he was a billionaire, when he first became a billionaire, he was driving a little fucking Toyota Camry.
That's the person that know where they came from.
He ain't bullshitting.
Well,
He knows what
was
he's
his
got.
family? Did he grow up in a rich family?
Nah.
So
Smart dude.
he came from nothing and made himself
Oh, yeah.
the richest man in the world.
So if you haven't caught on to everything,
Bitch better have my money.
especially hearing hearing Big Worm smoking, I got fucking I got a bad check from an employer. The check fucking bounced.
And
Can
he
you
be
believe
walking
that?
around here acting like he Mr. Big Shot, huh?
with a fucking brand new fucking
Yeah, what kind of-
$85,000 fucking I can't say. See, the thing is, I gotta be real smart in what I say right now because
he coming around here with a $85,000
Vehicle.
Toyota Corolla.
they kind of make no. I can't say Toyota Corolla. He walks around in a fucking really high priced car, flashes the life, whatever. But he's writing bad checks.
And I had the same problem with this same person.
You almost sued him, didn't you?
Yeah.
You and 3 other people.
Yeah.
And one of the funny thing is, you and 3 other people, and then fucking hearing so many other people that I've talked to come out of the woodwork and say that he owes them money. And
Owes
then he
them
avoid
money,
them.
and that like he waits till the last day before something goes down before he pays the person the money that
Is owed.
is owed. Yeah.
Oh, and wait a minute. Didn't
Or
also
for me, it wasn't even him who paid it. It was one of his business partners.
wait a minute. And here's the fucked up part about this too. If you didn't know the situation either, I know you don't know the situation, but when Kareem asked this person about the money,
He said I threatened him.
When you just simply said, "Hey, somebody's trying to get a hold of you about the cash.
Yes.
Can we please give him a call?" And this motherfucker said someone threatened him to avoid him.
Yeah.
To avoid him for money owed. It's not the fucking point. It's the principle.
Yeah, I'm not gonna come up and smash your knees in because you owe me money.
See, that makes it so bad is like people really fucking count on that shit where people ain't gonna act like a fucking asshole, act real niggerish about this shit and
right.
And like fuck your shit up and like drive to your house and stand in front of your car and beat your fucking windows in. It's like just be a good businessman. That's all we ever ask for people.
Yeah,
especially in this
and the
industry.
biggest problem is we're not the ones that's walking around here with all this money. We ain't the ones that's supposedly walking around here with all this money. We're the ones who work for the money so that we can pay a bill. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe go on a trip or save for a trip.
And see, the thing is, what even sucks worse is bad businessmen is the fact that we work in an entertainment industry. Cream works in the music industry. I work in a fucking totally different one. But we work in the entertainment industry. And when you start doing dumb shit with your money, like and you can see like bad things are happening. Mm-hmm. You owe people money. People are coming out of the woodwork. It's like the stories that were fucking told to me. Like here's the thing. Like one thing I always do whenever I start any business venture with anybody, I really listen to everyone around them.
Right.
I don't listen to them per se because
now
to
yeah.
For some reason the fucking Hell's Angels decided to come through right now.
Jesus, I swear it's always something loud every night.
It is.
No, but like I was telling you, like I tried to warn you about this certain person, and
yeah, you did.
And I thought you were going to get out of it, man.
Somebody that even worked there told me, be careful.
Yeah, well, even before I started to do what I had to do for him, I said, no, I'm not. I don't feel comfortable doing this in the first place. But because the group that I'm with wanted to do it, I decided to do it.
But the fucked up part of the bad part about it was like I said, we rely on a business owner to have good business sense.
Right.
Pay the people on time. That should be your number one thing, no matter what you do. If my business makes if I know for a fact end of the month, my business makes $15,000 and I have to pay out $7,000 in employee wages. Let's just say that's a low fucking ball.
Okay.
I got to pay out $7,000. Even if my business made $12,000 that month, I still have to pay out $7,000 in employee wages. I can't wait till the next fucking week.
Right.
Till that's due. I need to pay it on time and in a fucking respectful
And even if
manner.
you had to pay that and you still had that like 5,000 whatever thousands, you still got to worry about what building you're in, the lights, all the other stuff that goes along with owning the business.
Oh yeah.
So you pay the business and your employees, and then you pay yourself.
And see, I think you know what it is too. I really feel like it's a lot of the situation now where you see a lot of fucking people. You see a lot of new, quote unquote, new age business owners. They really think employees aren't going to talk, or people aren't going to talk to new employees about you.
Oh yeah,
people ain't going to do their fucking research about your shit. If you run a shady business,
I'm
gonna go like,
trust
hey,
me, I will tell you if you came up to me and asked me about so and so, and I knew something about him that he did to me or anybody that's around me, I'm gonna tell the person. I'll be like, you might want to watch that. You might want to go somewhere else with that.
All right, so I'll break down kind of what happened. See, what had happened is, where do I start? Okay, for a few months, I've seen like some really weird shit go on. Okay, like as far as like people owed money. I've seen some people that owed some cash. I personally seen someone stand in front of them and say, "Hey, I need my money because my landlord is going to fucking get rid of me." There was
a person that worked for that money, the one that had enough saved.
That worked.
Yes.
And you're late because you said, this and that and the other. Rumor was, allegedly, that another employee had their lights shut off because you did not fucking pay them on time. So their lights were kicked off. You had another employee who basically who frankly felt felt they were underpaid.
Right.
During a interview process where they were still there, you offered someone else more money while that person was
standing there
in front of the other employee that was leaving the job.
Bad business.
And exactly. It's like several other people in the entertainment business here have said that they're owed money from you and they've never got it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't expect this shit to ever hit me because it's like I took this as, all right, I'll take this as a fucking
Nope.
No, I'm gonna go get my cash.
Yeah, you gonna get yours.
Believe that shit.
Yeah.
One way or the other.
Yeah, and it bounced, right? So
I do a job for a certain individual. I can't say what it is.
Yeah.
It's nothing illegal, 100% legal. But
straight cocaine.
Yeah. I deliver ganja to the white kids at the college. The hippies love me. No, so I do a business film. So every month I get a check for it, whatever.
Right.
I've done here's the other thing too. If you want to know how fucked up it is, it's when people spoke up against him and said, "Hey, I don't want to do extra work because I'm not getting compensation for that type of work."
Right.
They were told they weren't sticking their foot in. And it's like, and I kind of felt like that at first too, like, well, you should just be able to do it. Then I thought to myself, no, you know what? No, fuck that.
Mm-mm.
If I'm going to put my foot and do extra fucking work, you need to compensate me for the extra fucking work.
Anything that you do in that job, you should be getting paid for. And if you're doing more than what you already was supposed to be doing,
paid for that shit.
Yeah, you need to get more for it.
I wish I had that person here tonight to say something,
right,
because I should have fucking invited them, because they would have sat right here and been like, "Oh motherfucker, the stories."
Right.
So I fucking had I make some drop. I do a business with this guy. Writes me a check. Couple days later, I start booking a trip to New York. I was like, oh, let me think about trying to go up to New York and everything else and see a couple friends, do a couple stand up, like try to do a stand up spot, whatever, and just have some fun.
Maybe you should do a sit down spot. You just sit down and watch.
That's the second joke I've heard with sit down thing today, and I'm ready to fucking throw battery acid into each one of your guys' face because it's a horrible fucking way to try to make a joke. It's terrible.
I do what I want.
So I fucking you fucked me up. You fucked my train of thought.
You were making the trip.
I know.
Wait, is there somebody flying behind you? Yeah.
She was just standing here staring. I was like, she was staring at me. I was like
looking at me.
I was like, I don't know you.
You don't know my name.
Trapped in the closet. No, so he wrote me the check. They wrote me the check. It bounced. I notified him.
Mm-hmm.
I said, hey, check bounced. In turn, they tried to like butter me up, kiss my ass the following day, and said something to the effect of like, I'll pay you at this time.
Right.
Well, it's Friday, Valentine's Day weekend. I'm looking at the shit. I'm like, there's no money in my account. I'm not gonna go all out for you. If especially, here's the thing, it's a bounce check.
Right.
That's what I'm like. To me, there's always something shady. If your checks are bouncing, that means shit's going wrong. That means shit is going wrong.
Right.
And then the fact of me knowing that you bought said expensive vehicle, allegedly. This is all allegedly, by the way. That you bought said vehicle in December. That retails at $85,000 plus, base model. You fucking go on a high-end vacation the week of,
right?
And you're bouncing checks.
So how's that working with you over there? Like, how you not bouncing checks?
How was the money staying afloat? Allegedly. Allegedly. All this is allegedly, by the way. So it's like something's wrong here. Even look at the picture. So this person decides to message me and go today, like yesterday, they messaged me and they go, hey, such and such job isn't done. What's going on? I didn't respond because I'm like, you think I'm gonna fucking take my time?
Dude. Give me my money.
I'm gonna fuck you. You haven't given me my fucking money, and you think I'm gonna respond to this shit?
My text messages cost money.
The only words out of your fucking mouth should be, "I have said money."
Yeah.
That is it.
That's it.
Not anything else.
All right.
You decide to message me with that shit. So I messaged back the following day, one word, to a representative of the company to let them know. But this morning, I got up and did part of some of the job. Because I was like, if today is the day, which is Tuesday, you said things would be taken care of.
Maybe he'll come through. Okay.
So I get a message if I get phone calls, I screen my calls at work because I don't fucking want to answer a lot of people. I'm just like, well, that's in life. I don't want to answer people.
Right.
So I get the message, hey, what's going on about said job? I write him a response of said job. No fucking answer since today, and that was around lunchtime. And I wrote that motherfucker. And this is right now. It is almost 8 o'clock.
So, and he's shiesty. He's shiesty too, and he might try to find some way to say that, oh, you're supposed to have this job done before I paid him,
no,
and all that shit.
That was for the previous month, and the motherfucker tried to fuck me out of money. So I simply haven't done the fucking job because I'm like, until I have cash in hand, I don't trust you. I'm not gonna do some shit, especially because my thought is, if you really wanted to do this shit, you really wanted to be motherfucking an honest businessman. The check wouldn't have bounced in the first place. That's one. That's huge. The second was you would fucking have hit me up at any moment during this day saying, even after I responded and said, leave the money with X individual. There's been no response. That means you give zero fucks about me.
Right.
You're thinking, shit, sweet, I'll do this job, and then you'll hand me that at one time.
Now, I've also
trying to hold money hostage, trying to be cute. Nigga, it don't bother me.
I've also heard that this person has had people do the job and hasn't paid them at any time.
Oh, I know.
Like, they got done with the job and said, no, I'm not going to pay you because you did something, or like, he makes it so it sounds like it's you were doing a bad job.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is, it's not one, not two, not three people. When you have your whole entire entertainment section in the city go, do not do business with this person.
Do not do business with him, yes.
That says a lot about you, and you're too naive to fucking realize it anymore.
Right.
When you're having said product that needs to be out at the beginning of the month, just like fucking Bone Thugs and Harmony sung the shit out there. First of the month. Like, the first of the month comes around, that shit needs to be there.
Yeah.
And it's not popping up to the 15th, like it's the second check.
Yeah.
Something's wrong.
Yeah.
Nowhere else in the world does that.
No. Well, I mean, there's bad business people all over, but it's just that, like, usually, in these smaller towns like this, you don't hear much about it, but you hear all the time about this person and how like they do bad business.
I got credits for doing a job, for doing something, and the minute people seen me, they added me, and they were like, oh, this and this, and I was like, I had people message me and ask me about money. Says a lot.
Yeah.
If I have someone actually message me about money.
Yeah.
See, I wouldn't be surprised if this piece of shit it's got back to him and he was like, I need a cease and desist on this. Never said your name.
Yeah.
Never said the business.
I don't care if he hears it. He knows we're talking about him.
Oh,
and that's all that matters. That's all that matters. We're not putting your name out there, you bitch.
It's like, dude, pay your fucking bills, dude. It's like, stop being shady with your fucking business. Pay your fucking bills on time and do whatever. I will not be. It's like, granted, you could have said anything to me today. I've been like, hey, here's the thing too. When I asked them about, hey, what's up with the money? Mm-hmm. They said, I've said he, so fucking like 20
times.
Yeah,
it's a he. Yeah. We don't care.
So fucking, he messaged me, and he messaged me and said that he has money for me in cash. Not a check, not anything else, in cash. Mm-hmm. So that makes me further think, you think I'm stupid, like, you know what I mean? Like, obviously you had to pull it out of somewhere, like your own fucking shit. But that's the thing. Like you went to an ATM and pulled it out. Hey. Or you think I'm dumb and by going, hey, here's money. You can't, listen, you will not get this Negro any motherfucking time by waving money in my face thinking like shit sweet.
Well, what if he did do that? What if he came up to you and said, hey, I do have it in cash. Cash ain't gonna bounce.
That's fine. No. If that's fine, give it to me. But also,
are you gonna keep working for him?
At this point, no.
No.
Because the fact of it is like, I personally, I believe like with the fucking thing of like what Chappelle said a long time ago, which is put a line in the sand, mm-hmm. and when someone finally crosses it, and I'd say that's too much, you walk away. You never fucking stay. Say that's too much, walk away, and if they want to know, let them know. It's because of this.
Right.
And if they're uncomfortable with it, be uncomfortable with it because it
wasn't your fault that you feel that way.
No,
you know?
What I'm saying though is like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, it's just once they cross their line with you basically go, that's on you. It's not my fault. And it's like, you have to deal with your own shit, not me.
Right.
So it's like he's got to figure out his own fucking thing from now on. Like,
yeah, how
just
you
don't do bad fucking business.
Yeah, how you gonna get the stuff?
Don't fucking. It's like.
Done. How you gonna get stuff done if you aren't paying the people that have been loyal to you? You know, that have been working hard for your ass.
Yeah, do a bunch of like fucking behind the scenes like nonsense shit that has went on with as far as like fucking people allegedly stealing the merchandise, sabotage from other companies, which I still believe it happens. And you want to fucking. You want to pull that shit. Yeah. My nigga, I will dip the fuck. I don't need the drama and stress. I'm motherfucking too. Look, I'm not 19 years old.
Right.
And I'm not that damn desperate.
And I told you, I was like, I seen this guy one day, and I just decided to go up to him and ask him, had he talked to one of the other members of my group, and he then lied while the person was on the phone, said that he had never talked to him or anything. And then later on goes up and talks to another business owner that he's in partnership with and says that I threatened him. I didn't ask him for any money or anything. All I did was go up to him and say, hey, have you talked to so-and-so? Did you talk to him? And he's like, no, I haven't talked to him. I talked to her as I was talking to her, and she was like, yeah, I've called him, 10 times, and never got a response back from him or anything. And that's why we almost had to sue him. So
what makes it so bad, it's just like you just honestly go, what fucking makes a person just be, it's like you run through life and you think that shit's a joke. It's like I want to go like, dude, like I could be a real motherfucking Negro, and show up to your shit, bust your fucking windows out, catch you out. It's like I know everywhere you go, we run in kind of in the same circles of people, and knock your fucking head in with a brick. Mm-hmm. It's like, but
we ain't like that.
Yeah, what do I accomplish by doing that shit? Secondly, it's like it become everything that I know you're gonna try to say. Mm-hmm. Because I know what you're gonna try to say. Oh well, I know the fucking shit's about. They do a bad job as far as this.
And this is what
Ross does a shitty job when it refers to this and that.
Right. Well, this is also what I've heard.
Then why was I still employed?
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard that he'll try, he'll just try to make you look bad, and that.
He's a shady motherfucker.
Yeah,
he's a shady dude.
Why are you trying to make somebody look bad when you're the one that's not paying them?
He's like, dude, he's almost like that prototypical fucking like New York City businessman that fucking that you would see like the fat guy. You know what I'm talking about? That would have like the fucking he'd be balding up top, and then he would try to screw people out of like their hours on work or something like that. Like he runs a construction company, and he was just a fucking prick.
Yeah.
It's like that's what happens.
Did he turn the music up? Good God.
I don't know.
That shit got louder. But also, I've had people also say, hey, yeah, thanks. I've also had people say that, shit, what I was about to say about it. Fuck, what was I about to say? The music got me, man. The music. Damn, I forgot.
I'm just staring at you.
Let me think 1 sec.
No, you ain't getting it.
Hold on, I got it. I got it.
Jesus Christ.
So another thing that he does is that he'll make. Oh my God! What the fuck is wrong with me right now?
I don't know.
Yeah, my mind's like just slipping. Hold on.
God damn it.
Okay, I figured it out.
I'm not saying anything, just talk.
My mind. Okay. He likes chaos. He likes where things are not, normal. He loves that shit.
I don't know about that.
You don't think so?
I don't think so. I think,
Only thing he does worry about his reputation.
I think what it is that this person equates money to being. I think he equates money to intelligence. Basically,
so if you have a lot of money, you're smart.
Yep.
But if you
think about it,
if you lose all your money and you got bouncing checks, you don't have a lot of money, so you ain't smart.
But the thing about it is, you're flashing in front of everyone, and everyone thinks you have a shit ton of money. So your money equals your intelligence and equals who you are deep down, and in that person's world.
Well, that does not work.
Like I said, the funny thing was when the niggas told me they fucking bounced a $16. They got declined for $16 at a fucking bar that was local here, and then the motherfucker got his shit declined at a fucking dinner, at a company dinner, because he didn't have enough to cover it. But a friend of his was bragging that he closed in a $100,000 deal that day on some shit. Fuck off, bro. I'm just. The thing about it is, you've been essentially shady your whole fucking for a lot of this shit. And the biggest about it is, it's not been shady shit. Right. It's just been disrespectful.
Disrespectful, yes.
It's not even shady. A shady motherfucker at least tries to fucking hide things and maneuver around. You just blatantly don't give a fuck.
And everybody knows it.
And you think people are gonna like bow down to you, and you're like, oh well, I'll cut the corner this way. It's almost like the story of the motherfuckers that it's almost like the story of the people that there was a story of a builder, and he had 2 employees, and he told both employees, build me a house because I have to sell it. The best one will become the owner of this job as I retire. They both build the house. One builds it correctly, does everything he needs to do. The other one cuts corners, misses shit, does all this other stuff. In the very end of the story, the businessman looks at him and says, "Hey, these are both your houses. Congratulations, these are your retirement. This is my gift to you for my retirement."
Huh.
So it's like, guess what? The other one that didn't take care of their shit gets the shitty house. He has to fucking go through, rebuild it, foundation fucked up, all this other shit. Consistently have fucked up situations on that shit. It's bothersome.
Right.
It's absolutely fucking bothersome.
Y'all can tell because he's hitting the table.
Oh, I am. It's not even the fact. It's not even the fact of like. It's not even the fact of like I'm angry about the shit. I'm more disappointed in the fact that this is how this person operates.
Like how they work and everything.
This is how this person operates.
No, but to say that if you have money you are smart is incorrect.
But that's how.
I mean, but that could be how a person.
What happened? Somebody just handed Kareem something.
Oh, he sent me. He gave me a little quote. It says, "Thought of a day, a person who feels appreciated will always do more than is expected."
Absolutely.
So that's true.
Absolutely.
That's true. That's true.
Yep. Absolutely.
That's very true.
There was a guy listening, and he handed Kareem something. So that.
It's our sound guy.
Yep. He looks like he'd be a fucking sound guy, doesn't he?
It's like, all right, yeah.
No, but one of that. That's the truth. See, the thing about it is, this person that said business has even offered to do different parts of business and failed to do that. It's like it's so much shit you kind of keep seeing that keeps falling through. I'm just like, whatever. It's enough is enough. Like, I'm not gonna get fucked over.
That's right.
Especially when it comes to money. Like, I just don't fuck around with money. There's like two things I don't fuck around with in my life. Is my kids and my money, man.
Right.
My kid and my money. And my kids. I have one child.
You got 7 kids.
No, I don't. My dick ain't that motherfucking powerful. Fuck that shit.
Call him Mr. Fertile.
I'd be glad if I have it. I'd be glad. Look, motherfucker win the strong stroke games like, yo, I got 7 kids. I'm like, and I have a weak one. I'm like, I don't care. I got one child. Fuck you.
Pull out game is weak.
Fucker shoots everything up. You can't even go to his house and sit on the toilet. You get pregnant with that bitch. Don't have a cup of water. Nothing.
Dick in the toilet.
Why am I pregnant? What the fuck going on?
But
no, but just that type of shit just it fucking thoroughly like irks me. Like just be a fucking better business person and whatever. What's going on?
Oh, nothing. I'm just looking at these cars. Goddamn loud ass cars. All right, cool. I just want to say to said person, I don't like you. I will never do business with you ever again. I don't care who talks to me about you. I will tell them that you're a bad business person. I told Ross, but he didn't listen.
What's funny is we're sitting at the bar and we mentioned this about said person.
And everybody's like, oh shit. Like,
I didn't even name a name. And they fucking named your name.
They knew.
As soon as I said something back, they were like, oh, this motherfucker here?
They knew.
I was like, oh yeah. No, the surprised look on my face of being of laughter.
He might have bounced a check up here.
I don't know.
Who knows?
I don't know.
Who knows? She is pale. She is pale. Casper.
I don't know. It just makes me laugh.
Mm-hmm.
But good luck though, man. I hope you succeed. I hope you make a fucking $1 billion, dude. I really do.
Do you? Do you? I don't.
Yeah.
I don't.
I do.
Because a person that doesn't do right by the people when he's low like this, like when you don't have billions of dollars and stuff like that, you think that they're gonna do right by people when they get that much money?
What I hope you do is you start making better choices for the people that are around you, because people do depend on you sometimes. I don't depend on you because that shit was just a little motherfucking some throwaway bullshit money.
Right. Luckily. But there's people that you said, you know.
So I think, in my honest opinion, you should start doing better by some of these fucking people.
Yeah. In general, just
it's
every.
Like being a bitch. It's like I wish you success, but be a better person that deserves the success.
And not just some, all of them. If they helping you out, they're doing a business for you, a service for you, or anything like that. You need to pay up.
Pay your employees.
Pay your employees, bitch.
That's it. It wasn't nothing funny about this episode.
Nothing but
funny.
funny.
Motherfucking fuck off.
Yeah, man. So we know it's a little short, but we gonna just go ahead and cut it off of that.
Niggas.
And we hate him so much. See y'all later, guys.
Hip hop.
Peace.